Hey crew, we were a companion cooking video. Mrs. ran across an authentic Viking recipe called
beef and plum stew.
Beef and plum stew. It's like I almost stumped her, didn't I?
It did.
So if you want to be an authentic, I'm just the assistant Viking in this scenario here. So I got a Dutch oven on here. We already had the coals burned. We got 2 sets of coals going. You may not be able to see down here in the well of the grill. That's fine. We've got the coals, we got the Dutch oven sitting on top of it, already getting white hot there. Don't put your hands on that. Got a second bank of coals over here with nothing on it, because that comes in later. What we'll do is we're going to put enough butter into the bottom of that Dutch oven to make you happy. I'm using about that much. How much is that?
Half a stick.
Half a stick? Okay. Makes me happy. I could be happier, but that's good. What we will be doing once it's in there, that butter will melt down. And then once that's melted down, I will get, what is it, about a pound and a half, 2 pounds of stew meat.
Just over 2 pounds.
Once that butter melts, we're going to put in a couple of pounds of stewed meat. We're going to get that all browned up. There's way more to go because the Vikings were hardy folk, just like you are, and she is, and I try. So we've browned that meat in the Dutch oven. What's next is throwing in some vegetable goodiness on top of it. What do we have?
About 2 cups chopped onions, about half a cup of chopped celery, a cup of chopped carrots, and about 3-4 cloves of minced garlic.
And what's going to happen there? She's going to scoop that right in on top of that beef mixture. You're already thinking, that sounds pretty good. Is there more to it than that? Hell yeah. Again, you're a Viking. You're a hardy person. You make sure you get something hearty out of this. Enjoy that. We're going to let that sit there about 3, 4, 5 minutes maximum, and then we'll show you what's next. All right, well, what do we got next going on here? What, these are what?
Plums. So it's 2 pounds plums, stoned and quartered.
Stoned and quartered. I had to ask about that because I hear stoned and I need to remove the pits. You know that. So scrape all those in there. It sounds like that's going to give us some nice hearty flavoring for the hardy Vikings in all of this. After that, I'm going to put in about, how much pepper you think?
Teaspoon.
Teaspoon?
2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons, really? I just keep doing that. What you're measuring? Oh, when I feel like it. So you get to do that when you feel like it.
1 teaspoon of salt.
All right. A little bit of, what we got there? Red wine?
Red wine.
Put it in there. Red wine.
Cooking wine. Just a splash.
All right. And then there's still a bit more to go on here, but we're going to throw the lid on here in just a moment. First, we're going to make sure I move this mixture around, make sure those plums get an even distribution throughout all the stew meat and the stew veggies, and our spices get mixed through nice and fine. You see that's bringing that pot to the top. So probably go ahead and pop yourself in your vehicle, get over here so you can have yourself a serving. And if you don't feel like driving over here, well, that's on you. I'm going to eat it all anyway. All right, and next, we want to cover this with liquid. Now, the original Viking recipe she ran down, if I recall correctly, they were just using water, right?
I did use water.
But we don't have to live in the archaic times. Let's have some flavor, right? So she's going to put some chicken broth in there to cover it. We find that whether it's making stew, chili, what have you, if it just says, add water, don't. That's an old chuck wagon recipe, even though we're making the Viking stuff. Make it sure it's chicken stock. Even though you're mixing that with beef, it's okay. It's going to make it better, make it heartier.
And it's 4 cups chicken broth.
That's 4 cups there. That brings it up to just covering a little bit. Looks pretty good. What we will do on there is then apply the lid to the top of that Dutch oven or your Viking cauldron, whatever you're going to tell them. And recall that we had that second bank of coals off to the side, and we will start stacking that second bank on top of your Dutch oven. And once you have all that topped on top, you're going to walk away from this thing for about an hour. And then an hour from now, which is just going to be the next clip, you're going to see what this thing looks like. We'll put her through a taste test right here. In the meantime, I'm going to cover this thing up, and let's all step out and get ourselves some mead and feast. Well, I reckon we're going to see if these Vikings knew what they were talking about here. So, beef and plum stew, all right? Let's sweep off this Dutch oven a little bit. She's been out here simmering and cooking for about an hour. Watch your face, watch your face, watch your face.
Watch your face.
Yeah, it's going to be hot. Obviously, don't use your bare hand. Pull it out. Oh my goodness, it does smell good, even if I do say so myself. It's going to be hot, perhaps too hot for an immediate taste test, but let's dish some out. Oh my goodness. What is that? Oh man, get the smell of that. You know? You like that? Yeah, I thought you would.
It's hot.
It is very hot, and I'll tell you, it's so hot right now, I will not taste it in front of you because it's too hot. Now, as best they say, would you say serve it with sourdough bread?
Some sort of bread. Rustic bread. We're having sourdough.
There you go. So, there you go. That's Viking beef and plum stew. You going for the broth? How is it?
Oh, that's really good.
All right. Okay.
It's hot.
Well, that's all right. Yeah. Come on over. It's right here.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching me. Don't forget I'm available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So find your favorite platform and you can find me.